MVP, most valuable player. You would never think a humble little Brussels sprout could pack such a punch. Now, to make this dish, you're going to round up your team. In my case, I get them in little bundles or batches of 1 pound each. So I picked up 5 pounds worth of Brussels sprouts just the other day, very reasonable price. You can always modify this recipe, of course, to your tastes, and also size it down to scale. Look at all those Brussels sprouts in the net. That's about 21 goals. This is what 5 pounds of Brussels sprouts looks like. Next, you need to trim a sliver. You're not chopping the end off, just a sliver. Excellent Thanksgiving memories. When you cut your Brussels sprouts and do this, it's a good idea to think about that. You'll put positive energy and good emotion in your food. I really do think that sometimes there's a transfer of love, and you want to sprinkle any dish you prepare for your family with kisses and love on it. So if you are only preparing 1 pound worth of or a smaller portion of Brussels sprouts, you might want to maybe fry these in a skillet or a smaller tray, perhaps. In the background, you might notice my one little hockey puck with my show sprout. The next are 3 ingredients that I will reveal with you, my lovely subscribers. Normally, when I'm in the kitchen, I have some background music on, but I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so it's kind of boring and quiet at the moment. These take generally 2 cuts and side motion. So if you find something to the beat, that always helps too. I like putting energy into food because you really do get it back. It's a cycle of cooking, I guess. Now, these need to be halved into sizable pieces. You could keep cubing them if you want, but that's not necessary really. These are going to fall apart and become soft. Put them in your nice tray that you're going to cook these in with a little olive oil is best. If you like this video so far, give it a like. Better yet, put a little comment down. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? And all my subscribers, I wish you right now in advance a happy Thanksgiving wherever you are for on that special day. Okay, I should preheat that oven. All right, the oven is on. A little bit of olive oil over the tops of these. This is a 1/4 cup, but just so that there's a little some extra flavor on them before they go in, just to kind of cover them, and they're going in next for 10 to 15 minutes. Doesn't that look beautiful? Doesn't that look beautiful? Next, you will need a bowl, a Tupperware bowl, or some kind of a bowl. This is the same one I broke. Anyways, I am going to reveal a secret ingredient. Well, maybe it's not so secret. It's whatever you have or can find on the shelf. This is ragu. It's roasted garlic parmesan sauce. You will need 1 cup of this if you're preparing 5 pounds worth of Brussels sprouts. Add and put that into my nice measuring cup. And I'll add that to my bowl. Next, you'll need 1/4 cup approximately of lemon juice. So I'm going to go ahead, add that up, and start stirring this. You're going to need approximately 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese or something to that effect. Now, you know me, I always spice it up with something Canadian. If you remember, I like my Montreal steak spice. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of this mix, and we are ready to have an almost Thanksgiving celebration. So I'm using a new little spoon. So this is a salt and pepper blend with extra goodness. There's the sauce. All right, the sauce is ready. The Brussels sprouts are prepared. Next, and the oven's preheated. Pre-line some sheets of trays, something to bake them on. It'll be important that given how much I have, I need to spread them out. So if you're using 1 pound of Brussels sprouts, you might only need 1 sheet. Okay, so you know best. I'm sharing. Spread them out. It'll help them caramelize that much faster, and then keep your eye on them. If they get too crispy, you went too far. About 10, maybe 15 minutes is all you need at that high temperature. Now, while the Brussels sprouts are baking, we are heading towards baking season. Make sure to keep your fire extinguisher in your kitchen and check that it's charged. And at the same time, a little reminder about parchment paper. If you have an oven that has a hot filament, make sure that that parchment paper doesn't come in contact, because you could have a smoldering incident and that would really ruin your food. If you like this video so far and you really like it, maybe consider subscribing and hit that notification button too. That would really help a lot. And thank you. Now, your Brussels sprouts, when they come out after 10-15 minutes, if they're not crispy enough or soft enough for you, you can always put them in. I'm doing a really big batch here, as you know, so I need to give these a little bit more time, and then I will add the sauce. They're ready. I'm going to take them out. They're going to be really hot. Oh. Ooh, hot. See that? Oh, yum. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah. Yum. We'll stir it through. And because the oven's still warm, you can always turn it down or off altogether and just let this warm through. Now you could always make up more sauce if this isn't enough for you, and taste it before you serve it to your guests. Wow, this is going back into the oven just to warm through, and it's ready to serve. Here it is. Let's give this a taste. Oh, I know how this is going to taste, but just so you can see how beautiful that is. And the leaves are so soft, they fall apart. Mmm. Mmm. Goodness in every bite. Speaking of goodness, the Brussels sprout has 3 vitamins that are very good for you. Vitamins A, C, and K. So talk about a natural hat trick. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Maybe even share it along to that friend. Until next time. That's really good. Au revoir. Yum.